Welcome, welcome. So today's topic that I would like to focus on are picture figures and shaping. I had something come up in a lesson earlier today that I think we could all benefit from peeking at home. And we'll look at a couple different positions, but in a nutshell, what I want you to take home from this video tutorial today is that we need to be lower in the legs when we're doing picture figures. Picture figures don't come from the top, they come from the base in your knees. And we're gonna stretch up long from here up, and then we're gonna get as squatty as possible from here down. We're also going to be split weight. That means I can't really lift up a foot without changing my body weight. If I'm on one foot, this is a problem. I can't really shape big and pretty. If I'm on 2 feet, that's where I'm gonna get those balanced shapes where I can counterbalance underneath my partner. So let's go ahead and peek at a throwaway. It's a pretty common picture figure and it kind of hits a number of bells and whistles. And we'll go into that from a challenge line, which is also another common picture figure. So for lead, here's your part. We're going to start on our right leg. We'll push off the inside edge and slow. Okay, at this point, this is a challenge line. I want to make sure that when I do this, my energy is up. So if I go down, which I see a lot of people do, wah, wah, that's not very challenging. I want to be, ta-da. I don't do fencing, but I imagine if I did, I would have this side lifted and I would be looking right at that person I'm fighting, okay? So one more time from the side. Kapow. Okay. Now to lead that throwaway, I'm going to shift, 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 shift. I'm sending my right hip forward underneath my girl. That's what's going to send her leg out. So what I see a lot of is just turning the body, and you actually end up with your head on top of her. Very hard on the girl's back, okay? Instead, I want you to think about putting your head back and leading with the hip underneath of her. So challenge line, put the hip underneath. Keep your head in one line with your body throughout this puppy. We don't want to lean forward into her. We want to think about matching this front leg line for man, okay? And then to lead out, we're going to gradually suck this right foot in. Don't rise up until her feet are closed behind you, and then we rise up and out, okay? I'll show that from my frontal angle so you can see all the bits and pieces there. So, challenge line, remember to lift that front long and lift. We have a lot of weight on that inside edge. We're not on one foot, we're split weight, okay? And then to send her out, shift, stay low, and I'm pulling. If there were cheddar cheese on the floor, I would dig a 3-inch divot in that cheese. I have that much weight. That's what's going to lead her foot to come back and head out and promenade. So this isn't going to cut it. A lift. I see a lot of lifting there in place. The lady doesn't know what the heck you're doing. So shift, drag, push. If there's a bug under there, it would be totally mushed. And then I'm going to scoop up and out. Okay, so for ladies, our part's quite a bit different than him, but it's a lot of the same principles with weight in the trailing foot, being low in the legs, being long in the body. We'll think about what our head is doing. So our challenge line looks like this, and I'll show you from a couple different angles, ladies. We're going to push off the inside edge of our left leg. That looks like this. Kapow. I'll show that going forward now. And kapow. And ladies, we have more of a curved shape than the man. So the man, when he's in promenade, has more of an upright shape. The lady has more of a curved shape. And I'm going to feed my right rib in. I'll show that again. And curve. And ladies, make sure to look outside of your hand. I see a lot of us shaping here. And this is not truly a promenade position. Challenge line is in promenade, so I want to look way outside. I'd rather have you overdo it, ladies, than underdo it. This kind of looks cross-eyed from the perspective of the judges or the audience. Okay, I'll show you that this way for lady. Kapow. And then I'm going to squeeze my my left foot to my right and stay low. You're going to be tempted to rise up because whenever you close the feet, that's what your body wants to do. We're going to stay low, 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 low. If anything, stay lower. I'm going to close completely. I'm going to swivel on both feet. Swivel, 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 swivel. I'm going to have a lot of weight in this foot, just like he did. I'm going to put a divot in that cheddar cheese floor. Here, push, 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 and then complete with the head. To exit, I'm almost always going to pop out and promenade, so I'm going to assume that lead is lady in case he's missing a good hip lead. I feel his feet shift together, so I'm going to do the same. So he's coming in and I'm coming in. He's coming in, I'm coming in. He's going to turn to promenade first. I'm going to turn to promenade second. And ladies, my final big common mistake I see in popping to promenade is you pop your head out too soon and your body too soon. I'm not going to complete that whole shape until the end of beat one of the next figure coming out, which is often like a waltz or chassé, foxtrot might be a feather, something coming out from promenade. So I'll show bad and then good. So promenade, thinking about the head, lifting the front long, low in the legs, closing the feet, and then swiveling. So what I don't want to see is passing the feet. That's going to jack up your beautiful top line. So close, spin, leg, cheese, finish with the head, stay low on the exit. I don't want to do here and exit with the head. I want to spiral my body. I want to do the feet, then the knees, then the hips, then the body, and then the head. So that would look like this instead. It's called separating the blocks. I do this a lot in dancing. We'll just show it in this figure. So I have my throwaway. I'm closing. I'm doing the feet, and then the hips. Then the body, and the head is the very last thing, and I don't actually complete the head until I'm fully into my next figure. It's going to look more graceful. You'll notice beginners often lead everything with their head. If they do like an open impetus turn as lady, ooh, I'm going that way. And they start their movement with the head. In fact, to make the dancing more graceful and pleasing to look at, my head's the very last thing to go as lady. The man's head is going to be a little more aggressive because he's using that to telegraph to you and the other leads on the floor where he's going. So if he were to do an open impetus, he would actually take the head there first. My head's going to delay, and then I'll come out. Because I'm even making a little picture there with my head pretty much the whole time. And I max that out by delaying it. So let me finish by showing the leads part one more time, then the ladies part, and then you can practice this little figure at home in your living room. Here we go. And I'll show from my hand this way. I haven't shown that direction yet. Challenge, stay low, throw her out. Foot low, and you might even need to scoop underneath her butt, depends what your angle is. You could come out behind her. And then out, and away we go. Okay. And for lady, I'll show this angle because we haven't shown that, I think, this way yet. Challenge. Close the feet. Then swivel the feet. Then do the foot. Finish with the head. Rolling out. And I don't rise up until the very end, and I don't complete my head until the very next figure. So once again, we looked at a challenge line, a throwaway, a slipped promenade, and those principles of weight in the trailing foot, low in the legs, long in the body, delaying the head. These will all be helpful in many picture figures. We're just going to look at this one today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all safe and sound. We look forward to dancing with you soon. Thanks for watching.